In our Policing Phoenix series, we've shown how the Department of Justice found disparities in how PhxPD treats Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, especially when handling low-level traffic, drug, and quality of life violations. And according to the 3-year DOJ investigation, Phoenix police leaders have also turned a blind eye to complaints of discriminatory policing. I'm ABC15 senior investigator Melissa Blasius, and you can read the DOJ's findings yourself. Just scan the QR code for an official copy of the report released earlier this summer. On pages 66 to 71, we're looking at how, according to the report, Phoenix police ignored warning signs and failed to analyze their own enforcement data to ensure people of color were treated fairly.
Police officers have an obligation to enforce the law fairly and equally, but in Phoenix, officers are disproportionately targeting communities of color.
That's the Assistant U.S. Attorney General on the day the DOJ released this report. And according to the report, for years, Phoenix police have been on notice of possible discrimination in its policing after long-standing community criticism and high-profile PhxPD incidents dating back to at least 2018. When nonprofit group Poder in Action issued this report. After surveying nearly 10,000 people in Maryvale and South Phoenix, nearly half of the Black and Hispanic respondents reported feeling scared, nervous, or intimidated when they saw a police officer.
We're calling for help, and we're being received by violence and by fire. It's alarming, it's devastating.
Get shot! Get your hands off!
Then in May 2019, a Black mom and her young children were held at gunpoint as the father was kicked and handcuffed after being accused of shoplifting a doll. In a town hall meeting that followed, people were sharing broader concerns about systematic racism within Phoenix PD.
There is a destructive and dangerous systemic cancer in the Phoenix Police Department.
Also in 2019, ABC15 reported on the Plainview Project, which had tracked dozens of Phoenix police officers' social media accounts, flagging posts that had the potential to erode public trust, from Confederate flags to racist statements based on innuendo and racial stereotypes. Phoenix police chief at the time said this.
The posts were comments that clearly promote hate. It doesn't promote the mission of the police department. It was anti-sexist, anti-racist, anti-religious.
Earlier this year, in the city's Road to Reform report, Phoenix PD claimed the department is unaware of any credible evidence of discriminatory policing. This statement is troubling, but also unsurprising, according to the DOJ. We saw no evidence Phoenix PD engages in self-assessment to identify potentially discriminatory policing patterns. The DOJ also saying, although it is common for major city police departments to use enforcement data to evaluate whether officers treat people differently, due in part to race or national origin, Phoenix PD does not do so. I asked Phoenix's interim police chief directly in January about the city's discrimination denial. Do you really believe that there's not discriminatory policing when there's those kind of disparities?
That's one of the reasons that we've engaged an outside professor to take a look at our policing in that area, because that's a question that I have too, Melissa. I want to make sure that we are performing at a high level.
The city had hired a California professor to provide additional study and analysis on the issue of discrimination. But now, 8 months later, we've never seen a report. I'm senior investigator Melissa Blasius, ABC15, Arizona.
Thank you, Melissa. New tonight, we received a statement from the Phoenix city manager who says city officials now have a detailed plan to address the gaps that were in that report.
In a statement, Jeff Barton said, quote, the city is committed to developing a path that moves our city and its police department forward. He went on to say, in part, an analysis of every recommendation made by the DOJ is currently underway to see where our efforts to change and improve hit the mark and where we need additional improvements to not only meet expectations, but exceed them.